Hello, hello, it's Kitti with Declutter the Brain, and I am proud to be your thought organizer, coming to you from picturesque Atlantic Canada on a foggy day. But you know what? I am not complaining. The last 2 days were uncharacteristically sunny here, and it was glorious. This morning I woke up, saw the fog, and went, this is good writing weather. Hello, Michael. Yeah, it was good writing weather. Because when it's sunny outside, even if it's cold and sunny, you feel like you should be outside and doing something. And why am I working inside? No, today, cloudy, foggy. Yes, and yes, I did do some writing. So we've got a newsletter coming out this afternoon. We were putting on the final and finishing touches on it. If you're interested in this newsletter, it's packed with, oh good heavens, interviews and decluttering tips and you name it. Hi Pam. Just direct message me actually, and I'll make sure we get you on the list. All right, who am I? Other than purveyor of emails, informative emails, they're not junk. They're good stuff. I have a staggering opening rate. I found out yesterday the industry standard is 20%. Let's just say mine is double. I'm very proud of that. The reason for that is my team and I, that includes Pam and Michael and Sarah and Jen, we all have a commitment to excellence, to serve you, and I think that's why we do well. So thank you for your support, and we promise to keep working hard to serve you better. Whether you're decluttering your brain, decluttering your space, whatever it is, we are here for you. All right, yep, okay, so who am I? I am Kitti Anders, your thought organizer with Declutter the Brain. What do? I help coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so that they can focus, that being the operative word, on on attracting and serving premium clients and creating an amazing life for themselves and their families in the process. I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to gain control of their surroundings, and I believe that physical clutter and lack of concentration are really closely related. So this is why I developed my, what is it guys, step-by-step one system to basically help you go from broke and overwhelmed, but certainly the overwhelmed and cluttered, to organized and focused and well off. Now, I'll tell you how would it help you to be more organized and how would you be more productive? Do you think? Yeah. Uh, would you be able to focus better? Yeah. Okay. And are you coachable? Okay, that's the key thing. Yes? And yes? All right, you hold that thought and we will give you your next steps to take in about 10 minutes from now, not even. So hold tight. Okie dokie, now this week is all about decluttering your meal times. What do I mean by that? I mean that life is complicated. Life can be complicated enough without having to waste valuable mental energy on that most important of basic necessities, healthy eating. What does this mean? This means don't grab the nearest Dorito. You want to do what Michael does and have celery sticks with salsa. But that's too much work. Or what do you mean planning? That's too much work. No. We're gonna make it so simple that you're gonna want to run to the kitchen and do these. Okay, maybe you'll walk to the kitchen and do these little steps. So the first thing is decide. Yes, I always start with deciding, to making a decision to take the overwhelm out of your meal times. And think of a why. I always ask you to think of your why. Why do you want to do this? Why? Because I'm always hungry and I feel like crap because I'm not eating properly. Well, that's a good enough why for me. Put in the comments if you think that's a good enough why for you. Certainly Michael and Pam, yeah, I know I'm mentioning you a lot, but you do eat properly. All of our clients are pretty good with this. And again, if you think that this is too much work, just remember the last time you stood in front of an open fridge door open in your left hand or right hand, or a kitchen cupboard, and you're wondering, what the hell am I going to eat? And you walk away with nothing. And I'm a perfect example that if meals are not ready for me to pull out of the fridge and eat, I do everything. I prep it all on the weekend. If they're not ready, I won't eat. I'll just get really, really hyper and go, okay, I'll come back to it in a few minutes, and I don't. So, and I've got a picture to prove it. Yes, I think I'm posting that later on this afternoon. Stay tuned. Okay, now, yesterday we talked about your calendar is your friend. And you can get the family involved in this. This actually is a really good exercise if you have kids or grandkids, that everybody can be in on it. You could schedule meals. Now hold that thought, we're going to break it down for you, but say for example, one client, her Tuesday is taco night. If you have alliteration in it, it makes it a little bit easier. For me, I think Tuesday is burger night, Wednesday is pasta, Thursday is fish, usually. Well, so that's for dinner. Now, quick, I'll show you my calendar here. You're going to see, yes, there's a skip for next week. That's because I'm going to be away, so I know that that's going to be a wild card. But see, I already planned out for most of the week after, but you'll see breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm trying to do it with the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, it's hard to hold the calendar straight. There. Okay, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yes, it's usually the same thing every Monday, every Tuesday, whatever. But I might do, I might do a little something different. I might have a turkey burger instead of a beef burger. Yeah. So I want to keep track of that, so I know, because beef has a lot more fat. Well, if I eat a lot of beef burgers, that's not so good. Time for the turkey burger with 0 fat. That kind of thing. But basically you can have variations. And pasta, my God, there are a million possibilities with pasta, but at least you know, okay, it's pasta. Now that helps you with your shopping. All right, and you can watch for specials on the pasta or the pasta sauce or what have you. So it saves you money, saves you time in planning. And again, when the kids are, when your partner or your kids are involved, they feel a sense of structure too, and that's always a good thing. Yeah, I know. The hair, a little bit longer and it would be Martha, wouldn't it? Just thought of that. Okay, so now you've got your plan. Let's make shopping lists. Now, you can either do this, what do you get? Oh, you'll need notes too. Inventory what you have. Don't try to schedule more than one meal. Get one meal under your belt. If you try to schedule all of your meals right now, starting fresh, don't. You'll overwhelm. You will get overwhelmed and you'll give up. Okay, start with one meal, preferably breakfast, because that's the most important meal of the day anyway. Jumpstart your metabolism. So start with planning one meal and get that under your belt for 2-3 weeks, and then you can or you can do dinner, whatever, and then you can start planning 2 meals in advance, and then you can start planning 3 meals. Okay, but start small and work your way up. Today it's all about shopping lists. List it. Now that you know what you want, inventory what you have and what you need. And write it down. Write it down. And don't have a million pieces of paper like my father did and just stuff it in the back pocket and then forget that. And no. If it's put it all by, but if that works for you, good for you, God love you. Sometimes he actually found the lists. And then bought everything else but on the list. But I digress. Make your list, and we're going to assume that you're putting it on your phone. Yes, this is an iPhone 4, but hey, it makes a dandy timekeeper. Put it on the notes function still works on this. Put it on your phone because you always have your phone with you anyway. Most of us do. So put it in the notes function on your phone or your Evernote or whatever you like. That's your bag, whatever you want, okay? But put it somewhere that you're going to look at it, that you know that it's going to be with you. And as soon as you're running low, little tip for today, as soon as you're running low on something like that elbow macaroni or spaghetti, write it down. Okay, then it's in your head and your brain will go, I bet you there's a special in that somewhere. Well, looky here, Whole Foods happens to have a special on it, truckload special, yes it does. Now, what I do, because I'm ADHD and just a titch forgetful, I leave the item on the counter until I have written it in my phone. All right, believe me, it doesn't stay there long. Okay, it might stay there an hour if my phone is charging in the other room, but it doesn't get put back until I have written it down. This is the key. Listing your ingredients is the key to productive grocery shopping because you can make fewer trips. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And you know that you're getting everything done and you don't have this nagging worry in the back of your head. What am I forgetting? And I do get that. And again, like if you are at all forgetful, and we all are, all right, just making sure that you write it down, use whatever visual cues you need, and keep the clutter down by putting the item away after you've written it. Yeah. And yeah, it's just make sure it's duly noted, and then you have that. You're not using mental energy when you're at the grocery store going, what am I forgetting? You're not forgetting anything. It's down there. But maybe I didn't write it down. Just trust yourself. Okay. All right. Hope this helped. And if it did help you, just hit that share button. Because you don't know who's out there who is, maybe they have a family of 4, they're busy, and their meal times are chaotic, and McDonald's just isn't cutting it anymore. Junior's starting to get a little bit bigger on the middle. Time to do something about it. Just hit that share button and make a difference in somebody's life. If you're curious about videos that I've made on other topics, just go to YouTube, type in Declutter the Brain, and everything is cataloged and organized and labeled and numbered. Oh, I had so much fun setting that up. And it's all there for you. Now, question. Do you want to make your life go from plain to platinum? Yeah? How would it feel to finally have your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Is this sounding good so far? All right, finally, are you an action taker who is committed to clearing your space and organizing your thoughts for whatever reason? Okay. Download, go to Declutter the Brain Facebook group, join that. Link is down below. Download your 7 easy steps to conquer your clutter. The link is also down below, and while you're there, book a call with me and I'll give you a plan to take immediate action, and we can go from there. All right, so tomorrow, let's see what we have tomorrow. Schedule it. Have a terrific day, everybody. See you tomorrow at 11 Eastern. Bye for now.